EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. So another event getting underway here, Frank, and we look at our featured golfer coming in fresh off another victory 4 short days ago. You know, it's funny what confidence can do for you. Early in the season, you're probably just hoping to try and make some cuts, contend once in a while. Now, you're coming into tournaments as one of the favorites to win.
As long as you don't get ahead of yourself, because, you know, there's that sort of phrase, you can be a little too cocky. Confidence is a good thing, though. I just think take a little step back. I mean, all the back slapping's finished. You won last week. Remember how you did that. Remember how well you played, what got there. That was a series of good shots. So Thursday, you've got to start doing exactly the same with that same attitude.
This from about 10 feet. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at level par. Opening round here at beautiful Orlando, Florida, home to EA Sports, the game you're enjoying right now. It is also home to this wonderful golf course, Bay Hill, Arnie's tournament for so many years. It still is in a lot of ways. But now, Frank, as we start to move forward in the tour calendar, you can't help but notice the players coming up next week. And for those who qualified, the Masters a little more than a month away. This is the time to really start getting your game in gear.
And hopefully you don't have to find it, that's for sure. You're absolutely right, Rich. The Florida swing, you got the warm conditions, Bermuda greens, practice facilities, you know, the wind, keep you warm. You can practice 6 hours a day if you want to. But that's the whole thing. Your game has to peak, and it starts to peak right now if you want to make this incredible run through. Not just the Masters, the players, but also that run through to the FedEx Cup.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at even par. Par 4 third here at Bay Hill. This is a hole where you do not want to miss left. 434 yards and plenty of water.
Don't look left, don't hit it left, don't play left, don't go left.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay the third.
Staring at 142 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Fourth hole is the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
Very scoreable. 2 bunkers down the left, the first of which takes 330 yards to get it past that.
Definite birdie hole, maybe even a chance for Eagle to really jumpstart the round.
Awesome tee shot right in the middle of the fairway.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. It's 37 yards to the hole. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, now to the 5th. What's the strategy here at this shorter par 4?
Well, if you want to flex your muscles, Rich, take it over that left bunker. With a little trailing breeze, you might even get close to the green. Now that tee shot just finds the first cut. Ball does sit up there. Not too much of a problem.
So from just off the fairway, this is second.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
A 5-footer now for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. Frank, talk to us about the 6th hole here at Bay Hill. Intimidating to look at as
I don't want to talk about it, Rich. I don't like the look of the hole. It's too tough. It intimidates everybody.
I can't imagine what players would be feeling walking up to this tee box.
Yeah, stand there. You'll find out.
Oh, yeah, that is dry, and it is spectacular. What a drive here at 6. has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
So now eyeing this one for birdie. Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief and you come to the par 3-7.
It still takes a good tee shot here though, Rich. Narrow entry, green's 30 yards deep. You still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here.
Boy, that ball got caught in the breeze and it was just along for the ride. Much too firm there. So that one, Frank, came out way too high.
Just goes to show what happens when you don't find these greens in regulation. Now, he's looking at 2 putts, maybe 3 from where he is.
Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. We now arrive at the demanding par 4 8th, measuring 460 yards, fairway bunkers on the left, and a pond guarding the green. Let's move on to the 8th, and Frank, what's ahead here?
Big par 4, just over 450 yards. Ideally, you want to get it down by that bunker where it's nice and flat, because that second shot, you know what's coming up.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. From the fairway nota, this is second.
156 yards left to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
Good shot, safely on the green, and a birdie chance.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Finishing up here on the front side at Bay Hill with a lengthy par 4. And what's the key, Frank?
Well, the hole's relatively flat, but the rough on the right comes into play. If you can carry that ball 300 yards, then just take it in over the bunker.
Tough to do a whole lot better than that. That ball right down the middle. That is into one of the 4 bunkers that surround this 9th green.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. Yeah, that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
He's in a good spot, 135 yards left to the flag. Ball sitting down a little bit in the rough, but nothing too dangerous.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
15 feet away. Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not? Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
That is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, what, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. Frank, 574-yard par 5. Scoring opportunity here?
The breeze behind, once again, a reachable par 5. The hardest thing about this hole really is the green. It's raised up a little bit, slopes off on either side.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Ten-foot putt left. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. At the par 4 13th now. Frank, what's the key here?
Really avoid those 3 bunkers, Rich. You don't want a fairway bunker shot over water for your second shot.
Frank, the par 4 13th, relatively short, but not necessarily easy.
Yeah, stringent tee shot. A lot of people are tempted to take a bigger club off the tee. 300 yards runs out of the fairway, but really, what does that give you in?
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. So now from just 76 yards away, here's his second. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. 14th hole, Frank, more than 200 yards, par 3. This is no picnic.
No, it plays a little longer than that too, slightly uphill. You've got to carry the ball onto the front of the screen. It will not run up.
And that will be too much club. It's into one of those 2 bunkers over the back of this 14th green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par.
Now a 7-footer.
Okay, good putt, and a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. Onward now to the 15th, 429-yard par 4, dogleg right. Accuracy off the tee is a must. Magnolia trees guarding both sides of the fairway. A good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful. Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. And he'll move to within 2 shots of the lead at 2 under par. Back on the tee here at the 16th. It's a par 5, bunkers, water all along this hole. Doesn't look to be a gimme par 5.
Now, you've got to have your wits about you. If you just look at the yardage, you'll think it's the easiest par 5 on the golf course. And then, before you know it, it's got you.
Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of roll out, and that is a good shot. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
"12 feet still to go." just a hair off target, and those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay at 2 under. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
Frank, par 3 17th. Daunting shot. What are you thinking as you step onto this tee?
Just make 3. 2 is a huge bonus. Take 3 in a heartbeat.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he'll move to 3 under here, just 1 shot off the lead. Well, here it is, the 18th at Bay Hill at Arnie's Place. It's one of the most famous finishing holes on tour. This is where Robert Gomez in the early 1990s holed a 7-iron for an eagle to beat Greg Norman. A lot of drama and a lot of history here at this closing hole.
It was a good tee shot, a little unlucky to run into the first cut.
Now this Iona from just off the fairway.
139 is the number, and the pin, it's in the front portion of the green.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet, not too bad. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And this will be a solid opening round of 69, 3 under par. This a good position to be in after day 1 for our featured golfer. Just a shot back and playing well.
Yeah, there or thereabouts. I think that's a good indicator that they're certainly going to be in contention